The Talkin Yanks pregame show, game number 3.
Reggie Jackson could never.
Was yesterday. This is game number 4. That's how you save a botched intro. My name's Jimmy. His name's Jake. Joe's McFly will chime in at some point in this show. It's the playoffs. The Yankees can win and advance today, so why not just do it? Chime. That's a chime from Joe's. I don't know if you could hear him, but he did chime. Why not just do it? That's what Stan said. He said, we got to do it. No wiggle room. I liked it. No wiggle room. Giancarlo Stanton. I enjoyed it. On this here pregame show, we will go over the lineup, the changes made to the lineup. We will then talk about the pitching path.
Why would you change the lineup?
We were then do the pitching path to victory. And then we will do what to watch for, premonitions. Maybe I find some fun notes for everyone. And also, we will then be live streaming during the game. Come join us. It's going to be a great time. Jake, how are you?
James, Davis, Joe's, everyone tuning in live. What up? What good? Good to be back. Let's end it. The first time this season, I'm hoping for no Yankees game on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, let's get it done. Some of the boys are saying the right quotes. Verdugo just said we're treating this like a must-win.
I like that.
Stanton said that yesterday. Gerrit Cole, man, it's a $300 million day. Cole and Judge, a lot of eyes on both of them. Get it done, and get it done in a cool way. Like, I realize I don't care. Like, if the Yankees end up winning 2-1 and they score on a pass ball, like, okay, you won the series, and that is baseball. And for every time we've gotten mad about the Yankees discharging luck or whatever, win a series, and then go win the next series, go to the World Series, win that. That's where I'm at.
That's where you're at? I like it. The lineup is interesting. Gleyber Torres, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Austin Wells, Giancarlo Stanton, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Anthony Volpe, Alex Verdugo in the 8-hole, Jon Berti in the 9-hole. Now, when they faced Waka in game 1, Oswaldo played. He had a double off of him.
Yes.
Oswaldo has the highest on-base percentage in this series of all Yankees. Oswaldo has looked...
He's so good off the bench, though.
Has looked good at first base. Oswaldo has pop if he can get into one. Berti doesn't. I truly don't understand this one. I'm hoping it works just because I want to be I want to be shown.
Right.
Because I don't think they're going to say anything. Like they said, Curry tweeted this to get ahead of it. It's almost like they use like Curry to get ahead of stuff that they don't want. They know that's questionable. Like if they make a decision and Curry doesn't get the like advance notice to like, hey, warn the public.
Right.
It's like they know that.
Just a little feeler out there.
Yeah.
There's some movement within the Yankees that they could start Jon Berti tomorrow.
So, yeah, I don't know. Just a real odd one. Oswaldo has looked really good at the plate. He had 3 walks yesterday.
Yes.
He got a double against Waka. He struck out twice against Waka, but yeah, I don't really get this one at all. Do you have any rhyme or reason for this, Jake?
Okay. You know, I can dig into the depths for reasons. I've had excuses for when my mom found all of my poor letter grades under my nightstand, like in middle school. Like I've had to come up with a lot of excuses in my day. Like the only thing I could see them, the only reason you could get Jon Berti at bats when you have, I assumed it was a lefty. Like I forgot about Waka for a second, and I was like, okay, I guess they're throwing a lefty, so they're gonna give Berti another at bat. Hearing that it's Waka, remembering that it's Waka. Literally, like, the deepest, darkest excuse that I could find is that they think they're going to need Jon Berti later on in these playoffs, whether that's, like, even for Verdugo or something, because his at-bats got tough last night, but he can catch a major league fly ball. Like, that's the depths of the depths, man, and I don't really know.
Got to keep Berti fresh.
And even keep Jon Berti regular. It's Metamucil. I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense. It's not the right move. And like if they were to say, if Booney was to come out and drop like a, well, you know, we like what Waldo can do for us off the bench. We haven't used our bench in 3 games. We're benchless.
Yeah.
So no, Oswaldo should be out there.
Yeah, I don't get this one. I can't. Keeping Berti regular is the only thing I can understand, but that's not something.
Because, like, the other value in Oswaldo is what? That he, like, if Volpe was struggling, he could be a pinch hit and play shortstop. Volpe's been having the second best at-bats on the team. Like, defensive replacement for Glaber? There's nothing. So I think we just need to stop thinking about it, because I don't know why, unless it's like a future move for future games.
Yeah.
Like if Jon Berti is going to get at bats against Tarek Skubal on Monday and they want him to stay fresh. But that's none of our business because you have to win game 4.
You got to win this game.
And if game 4, like all the players are saying, let's treat this like a must-win game. If this was a must-win game as well, the Cabrera's in it. I'm done being mad. Let's bury the hatchet.
All right, buried. Let's move on. Pitching path to victory. You got Cole on the mound. Cole, whole way. Complete game shutout.
Gerrit Cole, right?
I will say this. Clay's pitched a lot.
Clay's pitched a ton.
Clay's pitched in all 3 games, as has Weaver and Canely. Now, Weaver in game 2, he only faced 1 batter. But Clay Holmes pitched 4 innings, more than Rodon.
Oh,
barely less than Clark. So I don't know if he's going. Like I think Weaver's going to go because it's a win. You go home game.
Weaver is available for the save. Probably not 2 innings.
No,
I think the Yankees won't do that.
But I'm very interested if they have last night's situation again,
right,
where the heart of the order, the tough stretch of the Royals order is up in the 8th inning. Do you go to Weaver there and then bring out someone else for the 9th against the end, or is he the closer? Is he the highest leverage guy, or is he the closer? Because finishing games, no matter who the batter is, that's hard to do. That's still like a hurdle, an element.
Yeah. I don't want to go down to the heart of their lineup in the 8th inning or later and it's not Weave. Like I'd rather if it's going to be Yuli, Pham, Adam Frazier, whoever it is down there, like you can I'd be okay with Canely.
Do you want to know what this fucking pitching path to victory is?
Sure, Jim.
It's Cole for 6 and Luis Heel for 3.
Boom.
6-0 victory.
See you in Detroit.
See ya where we see ya. How about that?
Again, I've said it not all season long. That's a little hyperbole. Blah.
I don't think I should bring Heel out.
I said if I see Luis Heel up in a bullpen in a playoff game, that's going to get a little, just a little flinch, just a little Sidney Sweeney, that I'll be open to that. But you also, if it's Jon Berti at first and you go down with a bad Luis Heel bullpen game going into game 5, it's like Yankees shooting themselves in the foot. I think Heel's out of this series. I think they're saving him for a T. Gray start. I think it's kind of where we were with game 1, that it's Gerrit Cole. Ideally, Gerrit Cole, Canely, and Weaver are the three pitchers to touch the mound today. And if you're Gerrit Cole, come on, dude.
Yep.
This isn't this isn't the 29 Yankees. This isn't the Mets this year that have a grindy lineup. This is the Royals, who they have a couple guys that we've done pretty good against a couple of their guys. They've had a couple pesty days, but let's go, dude. There should be a couple silly, dumb, quick innings today. How many pitchers have we seen this postseason that have crazy low pitch counts? Because guys are trying to hit. Like we saw it last night. Lugo had 4 pitches through 4, and it was can we check the tape? And then Costas did, and they got it right. But Gerrit Cole needs to do something. Anything under 6 is dude.
Yep, I agree. This has to be, because here's the thing. Yankees fans are excited about winning, but I don't think we've felt great about the team moving forward. We haven't had a comforting victory.
No.
Oh, hell yeah. So that's what I'm requesting, and I'm putting into the ether because my friend Julian told me to ask, Don't ask for what you don't want, ask for what you want. I want this to be the Cole and Judge game. I want Cole to dominate, and I want Judge to knock the ball around the ballpark.
300 mil.
Yeah, that's what I want. So that's what I'm putting out there. That's what I think will happen, and I'm excited about it. Now, as far as Cole's pitch mix and all that, he was just middle of the plate. He gave up a ton of hard hits. Was that middle of the plate? Did they feel like they had a tell or a tip or some way of getting better swings off? I'm interested to see his pitch choices and their swings on him and looks.
Right. Yeah, I can chalk it up to keep Cole regular. He's talked about that. It's also a thing with other starting pitchers through the years, so it's not an obtuse Billy Crystal delayed my pitching by 3 minutes. Gerrit Cole, man, for what he was during the season, for who he is, today there's 0 excuses.
I agree. And the fact that he wasn't on his A stuff in game 1, and now they can maybe it's it works out better for him than hey, it's going to be better this time. I'm going to find the edges.
Right.
I just can't have him be in the middle. They were out thinking. He was just I know this guy's not going to swing a curveball, so I'm going to drop one hard of the plate. And that was, I don't think he's sitting fastball, so he's a fastball hard of the plate. Scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, the location was off, which again, that seemed the stuff was around it. Fastball could add a little more juice. And I don't know. Again, quench it all tonight.
Opponents are hitting just 201 against Gerrit Cole on the road since last season, 5th best in Major League Baseball. So there you go. Big ballpark. Let him pop it up a little bit.
Pop it up. Right? Big outfield.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's your what to watch for?
$300 million men is the thing I think everyone landed on last night, even this morning, throughout the day, throughout this game. Outside of that, Austin Wells is at bats. Are they competitive? Are they not? Because then it starts to turn into conversation. Hopefully we get to start daydreaming about what the next series could be tonight. For now, it's none of our business. But, Austin and Wells at bats were tough yesterday. As this postseason goes on, the postseason happens quickly. Are we going to see more lefties out of the pen? Are we going to see lefty starting pitchers that give me some at bats today, Austin Wells?
Yeah.
Because defensively, as we talked about at the end of last night, that's something we really don't want to get into because a lot of that has been gone. Austin Wells' release and pop time has been enough to get a runner when a pitcher gives him a chance. That's what we've asked for. And we hadn't really seen that from Trevi while he's out there. So I don't know. If he has a rough night tonight and, let's say our first game the CS is against a lefty starting pitcher, conversations open up that I don't want to have. What are you watching out for?
Yeah, I mean, to speak on Judge a little bit, and then I can do something that's less broad because I did him yesterday, but he is the big one.
Yeah.
Waka and Judge, the matchup, the first at bat, he went like four-seam high, cutter low, above the zone, below the zone, above the zone, below the zone. He was working on eye-line stuff. They got into a 3-2 count, and he threw a changeup like right down the middle, and Judge was just, he got beat by it because he wasn't expecting changeup. Judge's next at bat, he opened him up with a changeup below zone, and Judge swung and missed. So if you're looking at that, I would be surprised. Maybe he tries to sneak a fastball down, and Waka's thinking Judge is looking for the changeup, and he sneaks a fastball, but it's going to be heavy changeups, which I want to see him beat. Now, I do think the offense for the Yankees will come alive today.
Okay.
And if it doesn't,
I love that.
I'm going to be extra worried, but I do think it does for a couple reasons. They're seeing a pitcher that they just saw for the first time in Waka. They just saw him, and the Yankees kind of have struggled against guys when they don't see him for a while, and then familiarity is good. They are decent at that. Also, this is the first time they've played back-to-back games since September 30th, and Judge didn't even play the last 2 games of the season. So this is the first time Judge has played back-to-back games since September 29th?
In like 2 weeks, basically.
Yeah. And I do think there is just a little bit of rhythm to that. Being in the same batter's box, being in the same environment, and now seeing a pitcher you've seen. There's a lot of things that I think benefit the Yankees hitters. Could they benefit? Could all of this be said for the Royals as well? Yes. Right. But I think besides the top of the Royals lineup, the Yankees do have a deeper lineup, and their top has not gotten going or been nearly as a thorn in the side as the Royals, like heart of the lineup, even with foul balls. So I do have a good feeling about that. I'm not putting that out there to force it. I do think he hit the ball hard yesterday twice. I do think Judge is going to break out today.
Obviously, hope so. Yeah, I obviously hope so. I don't know. For in a sad way, I'm like not optimistic, which stinks. And if you win today, I'm a big believer in star players. You have a bad series, you're gonna have a bounce back series, like the baseball gods that way. So if that can happen, I'm good with it. I'm fortunately not optimistic about it. Would love if it happens.
I'm optimistic for you. 14 days exactly since Judge had played 2 days in a row. It's a long stretch of not getting consecutive at bats and like in a rhythm. So hopefully that matters. Now the other what to watch for, which is a big one for 2 reasons: gameplay and bulletin board play, is Jazz. One, gameplay. Stan just beat these Royals. They don't want to lose to Stanton again.
Right.
They don't want to allow 1 hit to 8 guys and then 3 hits to 1 guy and they lose the game. So is Stan going to get pitches to hit? Probably shouldn't. And does that mean Jazz comes up with runners on and good situations? Probably yes. So going to need Jazz for gameplay to make that hurt. If Stanton just scared him of getting pitches to hit and he's going to take his walks, then Jazz, you got to come through.
Right.
Also need you to come through just in general. Also, you're talking a lot of shit. You're having a lot of fun.
Having a lot of fun.
It's scary until it's not. And right now it's a little scary.
Mixing it up on the internet. Good when you win and play well.
Yep.
So do that part of it. I'm cool with that.
All right. Anything else? Should we bring Joe's in for stuff we missed in Premonitions?
Yeah. Premonitions brought to you by Joe's McFly. Make sure you go check out Joe's McFly, JM Gaming, Joe's McFly Sports.
My cousin from Ireland.
Right.
Yeah, just Neil. She said that you were funny. Emily, my cousin from Ireland that has been here.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, she liked when you were doing clams.
Oysters, clams, and cackles.
Yes. You look tiny.
Wow, Little Joe's joining us. Below.
That's exactly it.
What did we miss?
Well,
so no repeats.
No repeats.
No repeats. For those that
And then
aren't familiar,
Premonitions.
Joe's not allowed to repeat.
This is fine. Okay?
Sure. Good start. We didn't say that.
Yes. I believe that Juan Soto, you guys missed him. You guys did not talk about Juan Soto today. Juan Soto, I think a lot of people around Judge are going to hit, and then that will make him comfortable in hitting. So I think he will hit as a result of that, and then that'll support your point, thinking that the lineup is going to do well. But that's mostly going to be because of Soto. Giancarlo's going to continue to hit because he's just locked in now. Once he locks in, he's very streaky. He just continues to go. They're facing Waka, like you guys said. The other thing that I will say, go out and get this game.
Right.
I would love a blowout.
Me too. I had 6-0. I had it.
6-0 is okay. They feel like they can still get back in. I want like a
12-0.
resounding, like, oh wow, like people are leaving the stadium early kind of thing.
Whoa.
And like I want that. I want the Yankees to like really rake today to give me belief and give themselves belief going into the next series that they can hit. So I think they need that. They need that kind of night.
The Soto thing is fun. Like if G has a big game, which he already had, Soto has his big game.
Yeah.
That Judge narrative gets just a little more interesting.
A little more interesting.
I mean, Soto had, what did he do versus Waka?
3 hits in the first game.
Double and out versus Waka.
Mm-hmm.
But the out was pretty, he hit it hard, but right into the ground, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ground out, but hard. First pitch of the at-bat. That's what let's not do first pitch of the at-bat outs. That's a rule I'm going to have.
Who are the people that are biggest
first pitch out?
Yeah,
Culprits?
First pitch out. Culprits, yes.
It's a good word.
That's a good. I don't know how to search that.
Is Glaber one?
Blaze
No.
had some first pitch action.
No, I can figure out how to search that for you when Jake is doing something. I'll search in the background. I just have one thing to ask you, Joes, before we pass it to Jake.
Let's do it.
Baseball Reference has. You just looked.
You zoomed in on the page.
There's 4 nicknames for Juan Soto. What are they?
Oh,
I would have guessed 0 of them.
I have one.
Okay.
Childish Bambino.
Yeah, that's a good one. I wouldn't have guessed it, but I would have said, I should have guessed
Bambino.
it.
It was like the timing of it was great. He was so young. Childish Gambino was like,
yeah.
it was before This Is America, which I like that song.
Yeah. Let me see. What's another one? Is there
One is just his 2 last names.
Is it Pacheco?
Yes, Soto Pacheco.
Yeah.
One is Juanjo. How would you pronounce that?
Juanjo? Who's calling him that?
Don't know. And the other is La Fiera.
I actually like that one.
What's that mean?
La Fiera is like
It's a bird. It's a historic bird.
It's like a what's the
Beast is what Google Translate says.
yeah.
I was gonna give you that. That was the Spanish and English sometimes don't.
Yeah, I mean, some people will call people bestia, but that could be a way to say it.
Okay, I'm going to search the one pitch stuff while Jake talks.
What do you want to hear about?
Your
Like
premonition.
we've kind of.
You got a premo. Wait.
No.
No, not
Premos
yet.
and then. Let's see. Okay, Kansas City. We probably get another George Brett podcast.
You almost nailed it yesterday, Jim, with the premo.
I did?
Remember, you said diving catch, and Soto was right there. You said not Soto.
Not Soto, yeah. We should have put that together.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking around the infield. No. Outfield assist at third base, which is really weird. I think it's Soto coming across. I can't perfectly tell.
Soto.
Yeah. Like one of those cool right field to third base, and like sometimes the throw.
No cut off or cut
Sometimes it looks like shorter. You're like,
Yeah.
how is that easier? But yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
I got something for you.
Okay.
The Yankees have put 13 balls in play first pitch of the at-bat. 13.
Were they all hit hard, at least?
I don't know. But only 2 were hits.
Baseball averages, but
It's a 154 batting average.
almost 300.
Pacheco.
And a 231 slugging, so I'm guessing they were both singles. So let's not do that. Look, 42% of the first pitches this series from the Royals have been a ball. 28% have been a called strike. How many have been in the zone?
Quick math says 32% chase there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I got a question. Has the first pitch swing been working for them the whole season?
No, they're like the most non-first pitch swing team ever.
Right. So why is it good?
Why isn't as well, though? Okay.
I want to see a blowout so I can see Jason Dominguez in. Is that okay?
Clear the bench?
That's what I'm saying.
That'd
Can
be
I do
nice.
that? Can I have a clear the bench day on a playoff game?
Clear the bench. Tim Meza.
65 pitches out of the zone, 54 in. So it's been more balls than strikes on the first pitch. How many times has it been pitched out of the zone and the Yankees have swung?
They're getting baited.
So, yeah, let's not swing first pitch.
Scouting report.
Got a report.
What's your promo?
Dude, 12 times pitch out of the zone, they've swung at it first pitch. That's not good.
What's the reverse?
How many times have they taken a strike?
How many times have the Royals swung at a first pitch out of the zone?
Oh. New tab.
Yeah, I know.
I got a promo.
Please.
So I believe this is going to be an offensive premonition,
Okay.
and it involves Gerrit Cole.
8 times for the Royals.
I don't know. I just wanted to throw a little curveball in there.
Was there anything?
Yes, there wasn't anything in there. It has nothing to do with Cole. Let me show you what my mind's mind is showing me.
Okay. Get inside Joe's mind's mind.
My mind's mind. What I see is a double in the gap.
Okay.
Ball gets away from the left fielder, whoever that is for the Royals today. Who's that? Who cares?
Sniffigus.
Doesn't matter.
But Sniffigus.
Right?
Melendez.
Sure. Clears the bases.
Bases clearing double to left field
Yeah, we'll do that.
is what you could have said.
That's exactly what I said.
But then at one point
Volpe.
you said something about Gerrit Cole hitting.
I vote like he talked to. He makes a face. Like a funny
Melendez
face.
is the left fielder.
He makes a funny face.
Massey, Witt Jr., Pasquatch, Perez, Yuli, Melendez, Pham, Isbel, Garcia.
Out.
My premonition, I got to look real close here.
Yep. Look for it. Finding it.
Cole, watch out for Melendez. He's gonna try to jump you.
All I see is bases clearing hit.
Got him. Comment in the chat.
Mine's my eye, I think.